is Olachi, a person living with albinism. It was natural. I was born with albinism. So it's just a hereditary condition. The absence of melanin in our skin. That is why I am an albino. My experience so far, it's not an easy experience being a person living with albinism. Growing up then, in short, it was just like hell. When I was a baby, I experienced that stigmatization from my immediate family. I can remember my uncle then, as I was like 10 years old, telling me that nobody can ever marry you because you are living with albinism. They have not even finished marrying all these black people. Who are you? So being an albino, it makes me to know that there are some barriers living with any form of disability. Growing up as a little girl, they made me to know that there are some things you cannot achieve because of your disability. So as times goes on, I find it difficult. Even when I was schooling, it was so hard for me because I can't expose myself to this. So I was even very surprised to see teachers in my village school. They don't know anything about my conditions. I can't forget the day they sent me out to go and kneel down under a sun. Me too, I don't know anything about my condition then. I knelt down in the sun. After going home, I faced a terrible skin condition. My body was peeling and there was no remedy for it. I stayed at home for 3 months because of that singular act. It was my teacher, a biology teacher. So I don't know, it was so difficult in the village to know the condition of albinism. It makes me to have many barriers, even in the classroom. And my parents too, they don't know anything about my condition. There was nobody to help me then. Because even in the classroom, I don't normally see what they are writing on the blackboard. And when you want to, I want to know what is going on, your fellow students, they will bully you. They will push you. They will ask you to leave the road. And your teacher too will tell you that this thing we are writing is not for you. The little knowledge I acquired, I make use of my ears. The little one I can jot down when they are writing. That is the only thing I take home. It was so difficult. So because of my condition, I have so low vision. It makes me to have a little barrier in my schooling. I was able to pass my WAEC. I wanted to be a nurse. So I got admission in the School of Nursing in Ibadan. But because of my condition, then I don't have any idea of albinism. I don't know any NGO. I don't know anything. Just come from my village to Lagos. I write their examination. I got it. When I go to the School of Nursing, it was hell. I cannot cope. I withdrew myself because I thought to myself that even when I go to the place of they are doing experiments, everything about that school is speaking against me because of my low vision. So I decided to quit from the school. When I left that school, I decided to go and look for all this mild job because I don't have much formal education that can give me work in an office. So I was working with one pure water company. When I go to that place, I know that the environment is somehow conducive. There is AC in that place. That was why I stayed in that place. I was working until the day they asked me to start following the bus. Before then, I have not have any idea of my condition that sun is the problem. But just that I know that anytime I expose myself to the sun, I'll have a very terrible skin condition. So when they asked me to start joining the buses to supply pure water, and I did it for 2 weeks, I noticed that it's not good for my body. I decided to stop that job. So that is how I've been able to be navigating through life. It's not an easy journey, living with albinism. I'm a Sunday school teacher in my church. I teach children. I have this passion for children, teaching them how to live their lives. This training is a very good one, a very big opportunity for me. I was so opportune to be one of the selected people. I am so happy because this training has exposed me to many things that have been my heart desire before. I have been dreaming of being a content writer, but I don't know how to start. I don't know how to go about it. But this training has exposed me and give me another narrative that I can do anything despite my disability. My intention after this training, I want to put everything that I learned in this training into practice. I want to go into writing content, telling people more about albinism so that our younger ones cannot do the same mistake we do. They will be more aware of their condition and they will manage it. I want to say a very big thank you to XFP Productions for the opportunity they gave us, especially people with disability of all types. They are doing a very good job for their care and their love. They teach us the way that we can be able to understand. They are so good. I will be glad to recommend this training for anybody because I've been a beneficiary of it. I've benefited from the training. So if I'm asked to, what will the government do for me? I want the government to help us, especially people living with disability and albinism. Our skin is so sensitive to the sun, and we are advocating for us to know how we can prevent skin cancer and to treat it. The Lagos State government has been trying in our behalf. At least they gave us free protective clothing, they gave us free sunscreen, and we always go to the lawsuit for our free treatment. I want the government to help us to prevent skin cancer.